Have you ever wondered how oxygen is transported in our body? The answer lies in the incredible work of red blood cells. Today, dive into the fascinating world of these microscopic powerhouses. First up, an exploration of the structure of red blood cells. Picture a disc-shaped cell devoid of a nucleus. This unique design allows them to maximize their surface area, making gas exchange highly efficient. Their flexible membrane is a marvel of biological engineering, enabling them to squeeze through even the tiniest of blood vessels. Moving on to their function. The primary role of red blood cells is akin to a delivery service. They transport oxygen from the lungs to tissues throughout the body and return with carbon dioxide, taking it back to the lungs for exhalation. This process is facilitated by the protein hemoglobin, which binds oxygen in the lungs and releases it in tissues. But where do these red blood cells come from? The bone marrow is the production site, churning them out through a process called erythropoiesis. When oxygen levels in the blood dip low, the kidneys produce a hormone named erythropoietin, which nudges the bone marrow to up the production of red blood cells. Regulation of red blood cells is a delicate balancing act. The number of red blood cells in circulation is tightly regulated to maintain oxygen delivery to tissues. Oxygen levels, hormonal signals, and feedback mechanisms all play their part in influencing red blood cell production and clearance. Now let's discuss the life cycle of a red blood cell. They live a relatively short but active life of approximately 120 days. After this period, the spleen and liver act as custodians, removing old or damaged red blood cells from circulation. They break them down and recycle their components, ensuring nothing goes to waste. Lastly, a word on disorders related to red blood cells. These include anemia, which is a low red blood cell count or hemoglobin levels, polycythemia, characterized by a high red blood cell count, and various inherited disorders such as sickle cell disease and thalassemia. In summary, red blood cells are disc-shaped cells that transport oxygen throughout the body and carry carbon dioxide back to the lungs. They are produced in the bone marrow, live for about 120 days, and are regulated by various factors. Disorders can occur if there are too few or too many red blood cells, or if they are abnormally shaped. Understanding the science of red blood cells is essential to appreciate their vital role in oxygen transport and overall physiological function within the human body.